And good morning, everybody. It's Dan Latto speaking. Hope you're well today. So in today's session, we're going to talk to you about what to do when times are hard. Obviously, yesterday we got some news from the government about energy prices. Energy prices have gone up 54%. I mean, that's just crazy. At the time when the energy companies are releasing such a large amounts of profits in the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of millions of pounds of profit, they're putting prices up 54%, which is awesome if you're a shareholder or work for the government. But for everybody else, it's not very good at all. So we're going to talk about what you can do about that. And then also, yesterday, they put interest rates up. So not only did we get hit with increase in energy prices, we also get hit with a lovely jubbly quarter point interest rate rise. And obviously, as a property investor, that affects us. Now, let's be honest, it's not something that we didn't see was coming, but it still hurts just as much. If you could see how much of an impact just a quarter point makes on monthly cash flow, it's significant. I mean, it's a lot of money. So every single time they increase it by quarter point, it takes money away from us, right? So it's like, well, what do you do? And obviously, we've been investing for 23 years now, so we've seen times where we've had much higher interest rates. We used to pay 6-7% on some of our interest rates back then. Now we're paying, 2.25%, 2.5%. So there's still plenty of leeway there. But we're in a fortunate position, and hopefully continue to be in a fortunate position. Touch wood, that will continue to happen. But what happens when times are hard? What do you do with your business? People are thinking about contracting. They're cutting costs. They're cutting their marketing costs. They're letting staff go. And I'm kind of a contrarian, I like to go in the opposite direction. So where's everybody going? Are they going that way? Okay, I'm going to go that way. Okay, let's do that. That's just me. And obviously, none of this is financial advice. You do what you feel you need to do. But hopefully this will give you some insight into what we do when times get harder and people are starting to contract. Okay, so let's get into it, shall we? So the very first thing then, what I think you should do when times are hard is you need to expand. When most people are looking at contracting and they're creeping through life trying to just get away with not getting hurt, I'm like, okay, let's rip this open, let's go forward, let's powerfully step into our future. Look at me, I'm getting all excited and all giddy now. But this is how I feel about stuff like this. When we see a contraction, we feel like there's an opportunity because someone somewhere is making money. Why not us? I could say that again because it's like, I don't think people get this sometimes. Yeah, but Dan, you don't understand. Let me say it again. When there's a contraction, someone's making money. And people are going, yeah, but you don't understand. Times are hard. My costs have gone up. My income's gone down. I'm like, so what are you going to do? You're just going to contract to the point of nothingness, become a black hole, a point of super dense gravity? What are you going to do? I don't want you to do that. I want you to expand. I want you to take control. Other businesses are out there right now also struggling. There's a purchase opportunity in those businesses. Those other businesses, they're contracting. They're going to pull down on their marketing. You've got an opportunity now to go and get, the business that they used to get from their marketing is now open season for you to go and get their business. Now is the time for you to expand. Do the opposite to what everybody else is doing. In times of fear, be greedy, and in times of greed, be fearful. Warren Buffett probably got that from Benjamin Graham. Quite frankly, it's one of the rules in investing. But instead of contracting, how about you look at expanding your business? Where would be a great place to expand in your business right now? What about salespeople? Do you think salespeople might be hungry right now? Do you think salespeople, either full-time or part-time, you don't have to go and get a 35 grand a year full-time salesperson. You can go get a salesperson on £12 an hour and they can hit the phones and they can follow up on emails and they can send the letters out and so on and so forth. Do you think that might actually be something to do? Do you think that those people who are having to do those jobs at £12 an hour hitting the phones on sales, do you think they might be a bit more desperate for cash? Because their mortgages have gone up, their rents have gone up, their food's gone up, their energy's gone up. Of course. So now is an opportunity right now. We're in this unique place in history where we've never had such a mess going on. And will this ever happen again to such an effect? Now, obviously, it might do. It might take a couple of thousand years. We've got Brexit. We've got a worldwide pandemic that's killed nearly 6 million people. 7,000 people died in the UK last month from this pandemic. Like, there is an opportunity here to take advantage of a situation where everybody's looking at Twitter and the news and Sky News and going, oh my goodness me, what is going on? What is Boris Johnson doing? What a liar. Like, I can say that because I'm not in Parliament. What a liar. What's going on with the Tories? Can it get any worse? They just dropped a tax on bankers, which will save them £1 trillion. And they've removed £20 a week off universal credit folk. I think it's a week. It might be a month. They've taken 20 quid away from those, and they've put national insurance up, which purposefully, specifically harms the people right at the very bottom. But no, let's give the bankers their tax money because they've worked so hard for it, right? It's absolutely ridiculous. Like, what is going on? And so all of this is a massive distraction for you, where you need to be solely focused on your business and solely focused on expanding. Phone all of your old customers. Get in contact with all of them. Like, current customers, I mean. But also, any customers that have left. Old customers. Hey, what's going on? Do you need to expand? How can we help you do that? There's lots of opportunity there, I think. And it comes from expansion. When everyone else is going one way, you should be going the other way. So what else can you do when times are hard? I mean, promote. I only wrote it once. I should have written it 3 times. You've got to get your message out to as many more people as possible. Because as everybody else is contracting, one of the very first things that big businesses or small businesses get rid of, they get rid of marketing and they get rid of sales staff. And I think you go the other way. I think you increase your marketing. I think you get aggressive. I think you get more sales staff. Maybe you want some sales staff that it's a low minimum wage and then a higher percentage of, whatever they happen to sell, 10, 20, 30%, whatever that happens to be. But now is an opportunity while everyone else is contracting for you to go out and take over some market share that your competitors are just, oh no, let's just pull back. They're releasing market share because they're pulling back on their marketing, they're pulling back on their recruitment of salespeople because they don't see that as an investment. They see it as just well, what can we do to save money? Oh, get rid of Facebook ads. Which is crazy in my mind. It's like, no, let's double Facebook ads. I mean, obviously, it's a balancing act between being able to pay your bills and being able to pay your staff and being able to invest that money into moving forward. But there's a really good opportunity right now for you to promote what you do. Go out and create a lot more content. I mean, we've been creating content every single day since the 16th of January. Not even a month. And our, not that we have an inbound call system because we don't like phone calls basically, but our lead generation systems are up and running. I mean, they are flying right now, which is exactly directly proportional to what we're talking about right now. During times of contraction, now is the time to absolutely expand and promote who you are, what you do, what your services are, build brand, get people to know you, get people to like you, build trust, build credibility, build authenticity, be consistent on your message, be there every day as the beacon of light that's handing out free information or positiveness or motivation or inspiration or whatever it happens to be. And different people will get different things from your message. And that's exactly what we do. And I've got to tell you folks, it absolutely works. But you've got to put the work in. I think as we said yesterday, this is part of my routine. I wake up, I have my shower, I have my coffee, I go live. I should be doing CrossFit. That's number 5. Not quite got there. But the first couple, I wake up, I shower, I coffee, I go live. They are all happening every single day. It is part of who I am and part of what I do now. And hopefully, I'm travelling next week, but hopefully that will continue even when I'm travelling in some form or other. It won't be like this because we're not in a home studio. But now is the time for you to start promoting more about who you are, what you can do to help other people, and so on. And you do that, honestly, the results will come through. Now, these sometimes are not instant results. Sometimes it takes a week or 2 or 3. People are out there, I've been live 4 times, Dan, and nothing's really worked. It's like 4 times doesn't do anything. How long did it take you to ride a bike, to learn to ride a bike? More than 4 times, before you kept falling off, I can tell you. So now's the time to start promoting exactly who you are and what you do, and start bringing in some more business. Okay, so what else can you do when times are hard? Obviously, following up is key. So I don't know what your follow-up mechanism is. On mine, and I can probably pull mine up, but we use ActiveCampaign in-house. And on ActiveCampaign, when I log into it here, let's pull it over to the other screen. So for example, we had a click through here 6 hours ago. Let's open that up and see who clicked through. We had another one 11 hours ago. We had another one 12 hours ago. And so on and so forth. So we can look at all of those people who clicked through various emails, what web pages they even looked at. So they went onto our 30-day challenge. So guess who's going to get a follow-up email almost immediately after this? Yeah, so that person. We've got a system of being able to follow up our potential clients, or even our existing clients, but our potential clients, to see, hey, I noticed that you clicked on website design. Do you need a website? Should we jump on a call? Like, what is your follow-up mechanism? And that's ours, and it works incredibly well. And if you've not got a follow-up mechanism, what the heck are you doing? I speak to clients and I'm like, okay, what email system are you using? And they're like, oh, no, we haven't got an email system. Okay, what do you do when you go to networking events? Well, I just have these business cards. And what do they do? I sit on my desk. Oh, what do you do with them? Well, I've got them there in case I need them. Well, do something with them. Put them into ActiveCampaign, send them a welcome email. Ask for permission, can I continue to market to you? Click this link if so, pop in your email address and I'll keep marketing. You can set ActiveCampaign up to do that. You don't even have to tell it to get them to put in their email address because you've already got it. Just have to click a button. It's an automation on ActiveCampaign. Dead easy to set up if you know to do it. And most businesses don't know that even exists. We wouldn't exist in our current format without ActiveCampaign and without our ability to do these follow-ups. The stats come and tell us that most sales get made at least after the 8th, 9th or 10th call or follow-up. And in order for someone to see your content, it used to be like 7 times before someone would buy from you, when they saw your content. Now it's like 500 times. So how many pieces of content have you got going out? Oh, well, I do one a week. Well, how long's one a week going to take for you to get someone to see you and know you, like you and trust you and all that good stuff? How long's that going to take? Like 4 years? How about we accelerate that? How about we do a content every day in the morning? We go live, we put out an image, we put out a video every single day. How about you do that? Now you're starting to accelerate. Well, I don't want to annoy my customers. You're not annoying them because no one's ever seeing it, because the algorithms on Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter simply don't allow that to happen. But an increased visibility is exactly what you need. And an increased visibility is a direct follow-up. When you send someone an email and say, Bob, hey, I noticed you looked at the website design. Is that something you want to jump on a call about? When are you looking at? Yeah, Dan, I'll jump on a call. We're looking at 3 months' time. Great. You jump on a call. You build trust and authenticity. You get them to like you. You let them have a price, so on and so forth. And then you go, look, I know you don't want this for another 3 months. How about I put it in my calendar and I'll send you an email in 2.5 months. And then we can get ready and prep ready for when you're ready to do the website design. Damn, that's brilliant. Let's do that. You've got to have a system in place. And most businesses haven't got a system of following up. And if they have, it's like some, sheets of paper. It's crazy. You absolutely need to have a system of following up. Okay, so finally, what else can you do when times are hard? How about you do something new? So what is new? Have you dropped leaflets? Have you run content marketing campaigns? Have you run Facebook ad campaigns? Have you run Google pay-per-click campaigns? Have you driven traffic to a landing page with a free download? With a discount of £100 item down to £7, with an upsell and a downsell and a one-time offer and a repeat recurring monthly income. Like, what have you done here? If you do what you've always done, you're going to get what you've always got. And so maybe now's the time to mix it up. I'm a great believer, by the way, in getting something and absolutely just shaking the living heck out of it and turning this thing into something else. And when you're going in this direction, I love going, okay, woof, and going straight over to a different direction. Because I think that's where success is. I think that you've got an opportunity whilst everything's so topsy-turvy I was going to say the UK, but the world is beyond topsy-turvy. I was looking at Sweden. Like the number of people, is it like 25% of firefighters are off in Sweden? Everyone had just pulled Joe Bloggs off the street. Here, come and be a fireman. The topsy-turvy world. Maybe now is the time to go a little bit crazy. There's a song by Seal called Crazy. Now it's time to get a little bit crazy. And I absolutely agree with that. Even though it was written in the 90s, late 90s. Now's the time to do something new. You're going to have to mix this up. Go do something new. If you've not jumped in your car and gone and visited customers for 2 years because of a pandemic, maybe now it's time to jump in a car and go visit customers and be socially distanced, wearing masks and hand gel and so on, obviously. Maybe it's time to go brand masks up and hand them out to people. Maybe all of this. Go get 1,000 masks done and send them to all your customers. Like, who knows what's going to happen with that? Look, difficult times. I was thinking about you. So we got these masks made. Please stay safe. Give them to your family. Hope you're well. Awesome. Do something new. Mix it up. Hit the phones. Get in the car. Go meet people. Go do the follow-ups. Go create the content. Go create the Facebook pay-per-click, the Google pay-per-click, the LinkedIn, the Twitter pay-per-click. Go advertise on YouTube. Create more videos. Everything that you haven't been doing as we move through 2022. Trust me when I say this, you start doing all of that stuff, your business just moves up onto another level. When I think about us doing more marketing and more digital marketing for our clients, I'm like, okay, what can we do? Which city do we want to be renowned for our digital marketing? And what is it that we need to put in place in order for that to happen? Is it leaflet drops, even though we do digital marketing randomly? Is it running adverts in newspapers randomly? It's not digital marketing. Is it Google pay-per-click, which it is? Is it Facebook ads, which it is? What is it? And there's all these different things that you should be doing so that you become a household name. If you're not a household name yet, how do you get to be a household name? I was watching a video about a guy who cuts lawns, and he has a podcast series. This is a guy that cuts lawns. He's got a podcast series. It cuts lawns. Amazing marketing. And he does it as a video. Do you think when somebody wants to get the lawn cut, they're going to use him because they see him online on the video, they know who he is, they know his sense of humour, they know he does a good job. He does before and after pictures and videos of his team doing the job, seeing how professional they are. Amazing. But it's 2022, folks. Now is the time to absolutely do something different so that we can change our entire future. Let's make 2022 the year where we look back and go, blimey, that was the year where we pivoted and life became amazing. All right, hope that's useful for you, folks. We'll catch up with you on the next video. My name's Dan Latto. Take care.